Hi, everyone still here? Hi. I know I'm a little late today. Sorry. Y'all are still here. I see you commenting. Hi, hi, hi. Doing the best I can. It's now. It's now. Yay. Yes, it's now. For sure. I was going to do it earlier and I didn't quite make it. It's been funky few days. If you watched the meditation, I mentioned that something had happened. I wasn't feeling very well. I had the worst migraine hit me at work Friday. I had to stay all day Friday at work, very long day. The worst migraine, which I'll get them so bad I'll throw up and pass out. Hi, yay, Pamela's here too. Yay, everybody's here. Cool. So far, everybody's here. But I'll get them so bad I'll pass out, I'll throw up and I'll pass out. Like it's really, really, really bad. They think it's from a botched epidural, an attempt at an epidural. But anyways, so I started getting that and I didn't have Tylenol. So I took ibuprofen, which I'm allergic to, but I had no choice at the time. It was bad. So by the time I got home Friday, I was super sick. I don't know if I was sick, or if this was all an allergic reaction on top of it. It was horrible. It was the worst. And then Saturday, I had to do that meditation. It was like the weirdest energy, the weirdest nudge to try to keep me out. I still felt funky, but I did it. And now I'm here for the live, so I'm doing the best I can. But I made it. Yay! So I lost people describing what happened to me, why I wasn't live Friday, and what happened, why I wasn't here earlier. Oh, really? A blood patch on the spine and they go away. I'll have to look into it because they get really bad. It's not very good at all, and yeah, it's bad. And so that's what I was dealing with. And it was just a sudden onset. It was rough, but I couldn't do anything with it other than come home and try to rest. So I'm feeling a little bit of these. And then today I've been cleaning, scrubbing the house, as you do. Can you guys hear me okay? Are you hearing the music? Yes, it's from leaking spinal fluid from the epidural. That's exactly what I thought. And I had told my doctor, and he agreed it was probably from that, but did he do anything? No. So that was the one when I was living in Pueblo West. So I'll try here. I'll go talk to them. Tell them I can't take it. It hurts because I never had them until I had my daughter. And they've done every other test you can think of, right? Every other test you can think of. I've had the MRIs. I've had so much blood work, so many tests. When I was in med school, I was a bit of a hypochondriac, I'm not going to lie. Thought I had everything. Quit pathology first time around. Had to do it twice. It was good. It was cool. I learned a lot. Just thought I had everything. Cool. You guys hear me just fine. Cool. Gigi hears me. How is everybody doing? I've had some interesting things occurring. As far as physically, just, I don't know. What's going on? What's going down? Any new happenings? Any cool stories? I'd be down to hear it as I'm getting my cards out. Oh, by the way, so the 26th, I am going to do a Patreon healing event, but I will also make it so if you want to join Patreon, then it will only be $25 to join Patreon. Otherwise, it will be a $55 workshop that I'm going to upload right after this live. So that's the plan, okay? Patreon workshop on the 26th. And I'm also hearing again something about the 28th. So I'm not sure if I'm going to do a meditation. It might just be a YouTube meditation on the 28th. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay. I feel that energy, Amy. I even fell today. I thought I was going to have a black and blue arm, but I'm sorry. That's Amy. Oh my good Lord Almighty. Well, it's a good thing we've got a healing event coming up in 3 days then. Woo, Gigi, she saw an alien face during the last meditation. That doesn't surprise me. I'm not afraid to read that because that doesn't surprise me. When I first had my awakening, I went into a grounding with somebody and I saw an alien. I'm not going to lie. Like popped in my vision. I was like, what the world? And it's similar to some that I've seen on movies. It was the coolest thing ever. So I find that very cool. Thank you for sharing that. And it's not surprising at all. I think that's awesome. Very much so real, very much so relevant. All of us have some form in that, at least a little, right? Whether you choose to be aware of it or not. So yeah, that's what's going on here. Very busy at work. I even put in like a change of hours to try to get less hours. And it's not working so far. Uh-oh. Oh no, that's how I was feeling too. I don't know if yeah, I was feeling pretty yucky too. You guys, and then today I was seeing some weird lights in my eye, and it was almost as if I had stared at a light bulb. You know how it like burns your retina and you can see the reflection of the light? That's how it was. It was like I'd stared at the light bulb for a little bit. But I didn't. And so there's weird things, but I don't, so it's really hard to say. Oh man, I'm sorry. Man, it's been rough. See? It's been rough around. That's what I was asking. So, I made it a point to come on today. I'm going to try to, it's 1:11. Right as I say this, I'm going to try to deliver a quick message for the collective. And maybe a couple personal messages for you guys. And then we're going to do the Patreon healing event. I know all of you are patrons. And so I'll make sure you guys get a message. Amy D, you can get a message as well. I think you're the only one on here who's not a patron that's commented. So no worries. Hi, Jacinth. Hello. Jacinth, I did see that you messaged. I haven't read it yet. I do apologize. But to answer your one question previously, the healing event will on the 26th will be for patrons. So you can either join Patreon or 5555 on the website, which will be uploaded after this live. Cool? We all good? All right. So let's do a collective message. Let's see where we're at. I feel like I had a really good message come through in the meditation from Saint Germain. Did you guys see that? When I was channeling through him, I felt like my voice changed. And I don't know if you guys heard that. And the thing, I was trying to hear that. It was the weirdest thing. They never fully take over, but he did. And so it was very interesting. So I was trying to listen back, and it was very subtle change as far as I could tell. But I was like, whoa, it was weird. It was different. It was definitely, things are changing. So pay attention. And remember, he said gifts too. So if you do that meditation, be open to receiving gifts. I got to open all 3 decks. Forgive me. Oh, I do own the rights to this music. I do. I will post a link in the thing right after. It is the one that I had made for the meditation prior, just without the meditation. I'm going to post this, but I'm going to do a long version of it. So if you want to sleep to this, I'm trying to do, I think it's going to be about an 8-hour one for those who have asked for an all-nighter. It's only taken me like a year to do it longer version. So it's just going to be the music that you're hearing in the background. It will be uploaded on YouTube next. For healing, confused light. That way, in case you don't like to hear my guided voice, right? I get that. In case you want to sleep, do some healing. My ear's ringing, so I'm trying to figure out why. I am feeling energies popping in. They're very much so relevant, but I feel like they are continually right now for everybody. And so it's like Metatron. I'm still feeling Saint Germain, which, by the way, that was my first experience with Saint Germain. He's very, very beautiful energy. Very beautiful. Very masterful. So that was really, really cool. Oh, Amy, no, I totally understand that, girl. I do. I totally understand that. That's my next venture, is buying a house. That's where I'm at right now. I'm working my butt off. That's why I'm like, and with the $2 raise, I'm making pretty. I'm like, while I'm actually making something, I'm going to accept the hours they're offering me, and still at the same time be tougher and do more on my YouTube and for my healing. And so, yeah, that's my goal. Two, I get it. I'm completely with you. I gotta get a house. I'm totally right there with you on that one, so I completely understand. That's my dream. I think of my home every day. I imagine I'm there every day. So, Pamela, I hope you're feeling better today. I can do a little healing. I'll do a collective message really quick. See what they have to say. I am hearing change in tides again. So again, I've been drawn to a lot of visuals of water. I think I've mentioned that too at some point. And I am hearing change in tides, but this can be change in tides in many ways as well. So just be open to changes. Again, being stubborn and not surrendering can be rougher than surrendering. Even if you don't want to quite surrender what it is, sometimes it's just what I'm hearing, okay, don't hate the messenger, is that it's time we all got to grow up, okay? And, I've had to do this too. It sucks. Sometimes we don't want to grow up. Some of us have got to grow up, and I feel like there's an area all of us have to grow up in, so be mindful of that, okay? That's the collective message. Also, the tipping of the scales of justice is at hand, okay? That's Saint Germain. Saint Germain is very much so bringing that message forward today. Whatever. All right, so I'm going to pull one from each deck, just one. They're like maybe two. All right, I like to make sure they're nice and shuffled. Good, I'm glad, Pamela. Yeah, my rest and self-care today is not rest, it's cleaning. I scrubbed my bathroom. Not even done. I'm going to go buy a new thing for it and keep scrubbing. I'm like, I got to stop for my lie. I literally stopped scrubbing it for this. I feel like I just need to deep clean everything. Get rid of so many things. That's where I'm at right now. That's my self-healing, my self-care. So I'm going to see. Let's see. And we're going to pull them. And then I'll look at them. Such a pretty deck. I love these. If I make a deck, I think I'm going to do this. Amy D says, same. Yep. Same. Yep. We're purging somehow. I feel like we're purging physically, mentally, emotionally, whatever the case may be. We're all being called to purge somehow. I feel like, and I've been sick. I'm not quite sure, it's like, why, my mom's like, oh, you better go get tested for the vid. I'm like, no, I don't want to. I don't know why everybody wants me to so bad. I suppose I should, but no, I'm fine. Like, I had the migraine, which I get them, and then I took the ibuprofen, and then I felt like crap, which I'm so sensitive. It's like, I don't know. I'm okay. Today I'm better. All right. And I made it through that meditation, which just seemed like so difficult. And then, you guys, after I recorded it, I'm like, this is stupid. I'm crazy. I don't want to post this. I don't normally ever channel like that either. And I was like, this is crazy. I don't want to post this. And then I pulled a card from myself and it said self-sabotage. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's in there. I'll post it. Okay, I got it. And then I was like, wow, this was crazy. This was more than I thought, like usual. And again, why do I doubt myself? Okay, self-sabotaging behavior is rampant. And I'm definitely seeing the ways in which I do it too. All right. And then I've been working out like crazy. I walked 6,000 steps at work on Friday, and I came home and worked out. I'm sore. Oh, Jacinth, yeah. So that's what I tried to tell you. That was a deep cleansing. That was actually the creator and Saint Germain in that meditation, and that was a deep cleansing through and through. So it was much needed, but yeah, let's take it easy. I did that too. I'm not gonna lie. I'm right there with you. She's still cleansing her system. It was very powerful. The meditation is what she's referring to. So I'm glad you finally got to have that, and I hope it helps. Just be mindful, okay? Wow. Okay. So what did I say? Change in tides are coming. And I've said that, but I've been saying that for like 7 months now. I see change in tides literally coming through San Francisco. I can't, it's still very much so there. But I'm hearing change of tides, okay? So just be mindful. And then I pulled Lost Compass, getting back to integrity. Okay, this is for the collective. This is the energy coming forth in the collective right now. Getting back to integrity, lost compass. So what I'm hearing with this one is finding your way. Finding your way back to your connection of truth, your connection of self, your connection of source. The truths are coming. It's all relevant. Lost compass, it's like you're getting that back on track. You're finding your path, okay? And then, no joke, I pulled this one on top of it. I pulled them without looking, one out of each deck. Change with wind, okay? Storm. Sometimes it creates a storm. We need a storm to bring the changes that we need, okay? And sometimes this can seem scary. Look at that. Like look at all the debris within that, right? The tornado, the vortex, whatever you want to call it, just a change. The wind, change in tides goes with that. Yep, I feel this card too. Exactly, and that's the change in tides that I'm referring to. Okay. And this can be everything and anything. All right. And like Amy said, she had a really rough time. They've had a car accident. Her dog died. I don't know if you guys are reading the comments. So if you can, let's send Amy H some love as well. Deep, deep love. When our dogs are our family. Her dog passed away. Her husband and son got in a car accident, but it says they were both fine. But still, it's definitely jarring. It's definitely awakening. And it causes us to definitely want to hold on tighter, right? Okay, and then we've got thoughts. Be aware of your thoughts. Right, Gigi says same. Yeah, these cards are very much, and they're all entwined. I mean, they're all together, right? Watch your thoughts. Keep your thoughts pure. Keep your thoughts calm is what I'm hearing, even in the storm. Calm thoughts, even in the storm, because it's going to redirect you into the right, back into integrity, back into the right line, the right vortex, right? That's what we're going through. And it really is with everything that we've been talking about, everything that's come through in the meditations. It's all the same. Yeah, see, with the love, Amy. It's heartbreaking, and I'm so sorry. I don't know why I heard the name Dexter. That's weird. But I really my heart goes out for your baby. All right. So who's up first? Who's in most need? I think Amy H is definitely what I'm. You're so welcome. I'm so glad they're okay too. Oh. Yeah, it's that energy. It really is. It's that energy, And then you hear change in tides. That's the message today. Change in tides. Yay! And then you hear the tornado one. Are they still all on top? Yeah, this one. Right? Like this one is just so relevant right now. Oh man. All right. So yeah, I think Amy H is up first. All right, Amy. Do you have a specific that you want, or do you want me to just tune in a little bit, give you a message? I probably won't do a lot of healing here today, more message source based, because of the fact that you all are patrons, except for Amy D, right? Because we've got the thing in 3 days. Okay. She is in need of a message for sure. So much hugs to Amy H. Amy H, do you have any? Just whatever I have for you. Okay. Definite rose quartz for some love, but you also need some amethyst. This may sound strange, Amy, but I'm seeing you need to put it in your back pocket and literally sit on a piece of amethyst, like on your left butt cheek. Right? Try to find like a black one, or not a black one. That made absolutely no sense. A flat one, so it doesn't hurt your butt, your tushy. And I've really never told anybody to sit on a crystal before, so let me know how that goes. I just feel like it's definitely, you need some healing, deep-rooted healing there. And just do this for a little while, until you feel like you just don't need to anymore. That's the first thing that's coming through for you, Amy H. What else? That accident was a bit of an awakening source, not for your son. Excuse me, that's a lot going on there. As soon as I tune in, I can't stop burping. I apologize. Absolutely protected, absolutely guided. They're going to be okay. I don't think it's I don't know if you've asked, is this like a precursor? Did you say everything comes in threes? I mean, if you want to say that, what Spirit is showing me is it can if you want it. You said that. Okay. It can if you wanted to. Otherwise, let's stop it. Okay. But I would say slow down. Do you understand? Slow down. Slow down. Super important for you to slow down. I don't know if you have stairs in your house. Just slow down. You need to slow down. No, I don't want to. You don't want to slow down? Why don't you want to slow down? You have to slow down. Is that what you're talking about? Let's catch up here. I don't know if there's a delay. Sometimes I hate these chats, right? If you don't slow down, you can get hurt. Okay, so I do see a possible accident occurring if you don't slow down. Okay, not in the car, not anything like that for you. But if you want to ask if it comes in thirds, the message is you need to slow down. Okay, does that make sense? You've got to slow down. Because it's mass awakening energy. So whatever is needed to shake up your source is what's occurring right now within the energetic field. I also feel like it has to deal with a little bit of that retrograde energy, right? Like that. Ow. I'm in shorts. I'm sitting on a leather seat. Excuse me. Ow. Ow. My legs stuck to it. Forgive me. It was fun. That actually did hurt. Let me tune back in. Sorry. I'm going to tune out a little bit. Forgive me. Okay. Yeah. So it's absolutely inevitable that you slow down. Okay. So I am tuning into the dog energy, your dog. He's doing a little bit of transitioning, but he is there in moments in time. So he comes back and forth, okay? Uh, it was just time to go. Kind of like we do. He's showing me that we choose our time to go, okay? It was nothing you could have seen. I don't know if you're like, what did I miss? What did I miss? Nothing you could have seen, nothing you could have prevented. There's no hindsight's 2020 situation here. Okay? With the dog? Is that what you needed to hear? I feel like let this animal, I do feel male energy, transition a little further. But and I don't think it's still gonna leave your side. Why do I see a cat too? I also see a cat coming in as I'm tuning into the dog. And the cat is like rubbing up against the dog, and it's like a black and white cat. I don't know the relevance there. But that's what's going on, okay? There's nothing hindsight 2020, nothing like that. Nothing, it's all purposeful, all according to plan, right on time, right as it should have been. Um, there is avoidance behavior, so that's why you don't want to slow down. Okay. There's nothing to be afraid of. Spirit says you're totally terrified. What are you afraid of? There's nothing to be afraid. You're not gonna die. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Nobody like you're. It is scary. I don't know what else to say about that. If you tune into that fear, yes, it can be very scary. The earthquakes are very scary. We all know when they started. We were all there that are right here talking to me. It can be weird. And then the accidents, everything can be made out of fear. Absolutely. Oh. Are you serious? Your husband wants a cat? No, okay, so you're getting the cat. That's what I would say. Thank you. I'm like, I don't know the relevance there. Why is this black and white cat here? Okay, so I would say the dog approves of the cat because the cat is rubbing up against your dog. Okay. And look for signs that the dog will still be around. It's just transitioning over right now. Baxter. I don't know why I keep hearing that, but it's just transitioning over. So it's there sometimes. It's very like in between energy, um, but it's all okay. You have got to allow yourself to slow down because you're missing crucial downloads. Okay, and that's why it's feeling like, and you've got to slow down. Okay, does that make sense? That's why you've got to be mindful of sitting on amethyst. I feel like somehow that's going to help you tune into your dang body and it's going to draw up healing energy where you need it the most to begin with, which is in your root, and it's going to draw it up through there. And it's going to cause you to think about it from time to time, which is what you need to do. Even if it's tuning into your butt, I find this funny. I find humor where I can find it. And that's also important for you too. Okay, Amy H, that's the message. You've got to find humor where you can find it. Do not be afraid. Nobody's going to die. And that you know, okay, that you're aware of, that you're close to. It's just time for a little bit of change in perspective. And they want you to slow down and tune in and meditate more. That way you can receive these light codes coming forward. Amethyst is also your birthstone. That's absolutely beautiful. Well, get a piece and sit on that damn thing for a good week. Okay? It's almost like when you're trying to change your thought patterns, you know, you can wear a bracelet and switch wrists with it to when you start thinking one way. This will help draw your attention in there, and every now and then you'll be all of a sudden thinking about your butt cheek and the amethyst and drawing up the energy, and it causes you to really slow down and think about these things. Okay? Let's see what the card says really quick for you. Amy, you've got something right here. Um, as I'm like energetically throwing up for you in your throat space, I do see gold. I saw like this like golden egg, almost like a thing, but it's not quite like a Easter egg. It was interesting. And then I was tuning into like a father energy and something to do with a missed opportunity at some point to speak your truth. And so that's healing, okay? And I'm drawn to do like a little bit of a healing relationship on you and your father. Okay, so it's almost like he is right in front of you and the figure eight is running through, healing this energy, opening up his heart. Opening up his heart, it's like softening it. It's almost like you would meat tenderizer. He needs a meat tenderizer, right? Like we're going to soften the heart, okay? And so it's just drawing in that space. He's already opening up. I feel like he's going to cry it out a little bit and then you may get a phone call. But it's really healing that. And when you do get the phone call, don't be afraid to speak your truth. Oh, look at me. I've got work coming out. One of my kids uses sign language. So. Oh. Oh. Okay. So I'm releasing that fear and know and feel that I need to meditate more often. Okay, Amy? Did you hear all that too? I'm glad. I'm glad. This meditation, this music right here is really good about releasing stagnant energy. So as I upload it, use it. Like really use it. Okay? Ask that amethyst. That's right. Going me detailing. Aww. How cute, Jason. Oh. Oh, well, then you're not going to get a phone call. He's right there trying to talk to you. That's what that means. Oh, that makes a lot of sense then. That's what that means. Okay. Um, lived it. That's okay. Then let me. No wonder. So that makes a lot of sense. That's why you're going to get a phone call. Pay attention. You may get a phone call. Like, no joke, he's actually saying too. So if you get like a phone call and nobody's there, that's also an option. But I feel like the healing must occur, obviously. Okay, so just allow space for it to happen. Um, I'm like, why didn't you come through as you passed on? You know, like, why wouldn't you do that? But there's fear. There has to be some healing there first. That makes a lot of sense. So it's going to continue. Just let that continue. And as it happens, I don't feel like you need me, Amy, for you to communicate with your dad. I don't. I feel like you can do it. Okay. But if you ever do, I'll be here. Um, but allow that to start opening up and healing. But I would say speak your truth to him. Okay. So if you ever feel him coming to your space, the moment you feel the need, the phone call, start speaking your truth. Okay. I'd say that's important. Okay. Amy D. So we're just gonna do the Amy's first. Okay, and then I feel like Pamela too can have a message if she wants one. She's never on the lives. Just as many as I can. I'm gonna stay on too long. Um, good. But have you ever spoken your truth to him? Have you ever like gone off? Have you ever like said, Dad, like, did I not pull a card for you, Amy H? Um, why do I need a card? I said everything. Just kidding. Okay, cool. All right. So then we'll do Amy H, Pamela, and then Amy D. Okay, I'll pull a quick card for Amy H. I feel like Amy, there's something you haven't said to him even after he's passed. So tune in, write a letter, but you don't even have, oh, that's annoying me. You don't even have to write a letter. Speak your truth. Like, be like, damn you, like, why didn't you do this? And I'm mad you didn't do this. And I'm mad you didn't do that. And why didn't you do this? And remember that time of this. And allow yourself to feel it. Allow yourself to cry it out. There is definitely some healing going on needed. There was a blockage in your throat that was related to that. Call that shadow work. Call it whatever you want to do. You got to do a little crying out about it, okay? That is for sure. There's some healing going on there. And that's why I'm saying you don't need me to communicate with him. You even validated you communicate with him all the time. I feel like there is some shame still there on his part. We don't just go over and we still continue healing. We still continue growing. Okay. Um, Card. This is really beautiful. I do know that. Caterpillar opportunity. I feel like this is telling you to cocoon in, nurture your soul, take care of yourself, right? Make sure you're open to receive. Make sure you can hear and see the vibrations at hand, and be prepared for the opportunity that's coming. There's an opportunity coming very soon. You're talking like very soon, energetically within days. I would say days within the energy. And so just be ready for the opportunity, okay? But you have to do that by nurturing your soul, and that's a part of this. That the cat, right? I know there's the cat too. Good point. And the cat, okay? You're getting the kitty, and the dog approves of the kitty, okay? And it is a cat, and I don't see it like a little tiny kitten. I don't know if it's just mature, if it's an older cat, but very cute cat. All right, that's a very beautiful card. I love that card too. The color is just absolutely magnificent. All right, Pamela, you can have a message. You just wanted out general. Never again am I going to sit on this chair with these shorts. Pamela, we're going vintage for you. All right, let me cut that out. Ooh, switch energetic fields. I'm still tuned into Amy a little bit. All right. Yay! You're so welcome, Amy. Okay, Pamela. I'm tuning into your energy. I do feel a little sour. So I almost feel like it may be something you ate. First, I thought maybe water source, because I feel like there's been a change in something with the water. But then it's like something you ate. So I'm seeing some lettuce that maybe wasn't cleaned properly. I don't know if you went out to a restaurant and had lettuce. Not exactly sure. So there's that. I would recommend some seltzer water, which I don't like, but okay, at my sister's yesterday, yes. All right, well, then that's validation right there. I would say that's probably what it is more about, but I would try seltzer water. Okay, I feel like that will help you a little bit, keep it down a little bit. Be mindful of that, stay hydrated. I feel like it's going to take a few more days to really feel back to normal from that one. So it's going to switch a little bit, go from coming out one end to the other, to be not so pleasant, right? Yeah, the lettuce. I figured that's what you meant. The lettuce at your sister's yesterday. So I do feel like there was something on it, maybe just not washed correctly, maybe a transfer issue. And so a little bit of food poisoning, related salmonella-y, right? But you'll be okay. Seltzer water, I wouldn't do lemon. I wouldn't do anything harsh. Okay. I would do seltzer water and then a little bit of ginger after a day or so. All right. And just be gentle on your system. Don't do anything harsh, nothing acidic. So no lemon, no lime, no spaghetti sauce, no spaghetti sauce. Okay, Pamela, and I just had a card fly out. And I feel like you're also losing hope. You're definitely losing hope. And I feel like this is specifically on the relationship front. On the look at the wings. Okay, this is the card that came out for you. Salty water. Seltzer water. Seltzer water, isn't it like soda water? Like soda water. Soda, do you have soda water there? I don't know what it's like in the Netherlands. Soda is it so I don't know where I'm getting this at soda water. Apparently I'm from somewhere else all of a sudden. But like bubbly water, like it's got carbonated water. Seltzer water we call it, I think they call it seltzer water. Um Somehow translate that into Dutch. I don't know what they have there. But I also feel like you've lost hope or you're starting to lose hope. Carbonated water. Yeah, carbonated water with carbonation. Um, but, they're really saying hold on to hope. Okay, hold on to hope. Don't lose hope. Look at her, the angel wings I'm really drawn to. It's like baby angel wings, right? It's like you've just been being born into the newness. But you have to be mindful of where your hope lies, right? Hope floats. Where is your hope flying? Like, what are you hopeful for? Like, pay attention to the little things in the trees. It's like, what seeds are you planting, Pamela? Okay, because we are creating at a rapid pace. Even if we don't think so, the change is going to come and it's going to come fast. And what we have focused on is what we're creating, okay, Pamela? So please don't lose hope in that front. They're saying he's absolutely there still. Okay. Amy, you had a message that you took away. I'm not sure. Tonic water. Gigi says, yeah, there's another way of putting it. Tonic water. And don't lose hope. He's still very much so relevant in the energetic realm, in the energetic field. He's still there. Don't push him away by going into losing hope because it has been a long dang wait. And Spirit is validating that for you. They understand that. Okay. Does that make sense, Pamela? So please don't lose hope. He's still coming. He's there. He's there. It's here. Like the newness is here. The richness is here. So just keep going. Okay. All right. Amy D. And then I guess we'll call it a day. And then the rest can be done. We've got the patron healing coming in 3 days. We'll do it on the 26th. And I'm also something about the 28th. I don't know if I'm going to do like a 2-part. Maybe we'll do a 2-part. It'll be the 26th and the 20. Wait, is that a Friday? I'm taking my kids swimming. I'll figure that out. 26th for sure. Pamela, you're so welcome. So very welcome. Okay, don't lose hope. And you're going to be okay. There was something on the lettuce. Drink that seltzer water, soda water, tonic water, whichever one's coming through for your understanding and in Dutch and you guys supply. Yeah. Amy, do you still there? What do you want? What you want? What you want? What do you need? Oof, yeah, sour tummy now. I feel like I have a sour tummy now in the throat. Pamela, did I pull a card? Yes, I did. It was Hope. Sorry. Making sure I didn't forget that too. All right. Amy D. Did you want general? Did you have a specific? Where'd you go? Are you still there? Is there a delay? What happened? Where'd you go? Uh-oh. No. Okay. Let's see which deck is calling you, Amy D. I'm a little torn between two decks for you. I'm not sure why. Where'd you go? Do you want general? The last thing I think you said was ask that amethyst. And then you retracted the last one. If I don't see you respond soon, I'll just do a general. Is the shadow the same as karma? I hear the shadow can create karma, but no. The shadow is parts of self that you hide. Shame. I feel like shame is a big creator of the shadow side. Pieces that we can't deal with in time. So pain, deep healing, deep wounds that cause us to hide and create patterns within our existence that are of not higher vibration. Does that make sense? Bye, Pamela. I think you're saying bye that way. Okay, perfect. We'll buy some of that water tomorrow. Perfect. Okay. Cool. I'm glad that answered your question. Karma, though, is what we put out there. You get back. You create karma at every given moment, right? It's either positive or not so pleasant, right? I don't know what happened to Amy D. There she is. Can you heal my jealousy and need for constant validation? I can absolutely see what we can do with that. Okay, remember what spirit brings forth, you're ready for. So I don't know where that's at. Amy D, but let's tune in for jealousy and the need for constant validation and see where that is coming from. Okay, I want to get to the root of both of those. See what that is stemming from. Okay, and so obviously, of course, naturally, I think it occurs commonly. Jealousy does come from a low self-esteem. Okay, that's the reality of it, and that's what I'm hearing as I'm tuning in. But this also comes from lack of validation as a child for self, right? So it's almost like non-acceptance from false expectations of others and false beliefs that were not of the norm. False expectations of self. So this one's getting pretty deep. So I do see you at the age, there's a few ages that I'm seeing. So 3, 6, 8, and about 11 that are all very relevant for tuning into where the jealousy is coming from. Okay, I feel like they're all different instances that created that aspect. There's probably more, of course, but these are the ones that are relevant in the now. You are also having an issue producing a hormone. So as I'm tuning in, I'm hearing a hormone. There's a hormone shortage. I'm going to try to see exactly specifically which one. A little bit of estrogen, okay? But don't, like, it's not like we want them to give you more estrogen. Don't go get estrogen pills. Oh, okay. Because I'm going to do a healing on it today. And I feel like that's going to be enough. But you have to give it a little bit of time to transition through your system and to start producing the amount needed to show on a test. Okay, so a week or two. Yeah. And then if you take some, it's going to produce a situation where it's not healthy and it's going to have the opposite effect. So it's not like you need to go and get extra. If you don't believe me, that's fine. Just wait a couple of weeks, get tested, and go from there. Because I'm not a doctor. This is what I'm seeing as I'm tuning in. Okay? So it's like some aspect of and I feel this could be medication related. Not from any time necessarily recently, could be more recently, but I feel like this has been some time ago with the medication causing the damage, causing us to not produce what we need to produce. Also could be something from the womb related, from when you were in the womb with your mother, and something they gave her in that time frame that was probably commonplace, but not a good thing to do. So that's all going on within your system. That alone will create a situation where we get stuck in the muck as well. Okay. So it's jealousy, and what was the other thing? Validation, lack of validation stems into self-esteem as well, which creates a situation for jealousy. Jealousy is an explanation for an emotion we're feeling from lack of validation, from lack of self-esteem, from a void, right? From never having that. And I get that, But once we feel like we are worthy, we're no longer jealous of anything because we know who we are, we know where we come from, and we know what we have to offer. And we understand that when others don't see that, it's a lack in them and not a lack in ourselves. Okay, and so that's a distorted reality from childhood, but not only from childhood. So there's a trifecta. It's past life, childhood, and also something that happened with a medication source that's causing your brain to not produce enough, not just estrogen. So there's a few things. Let me tune in here. Okay. There's also there's an estrogen testosterone imbalance, which we all produce both, right? Um, um, Within the mind space, so I'm drawn to the mind space, drawn to the pineal gland, the thyroid, the hypothalamus, the connections within that area, like some synapses that are misfiring. There's some synapses within the pineal gland that are not quite accurate, and so I'm just kind of really tuning in. We're gonna do a nice little cleaning. There's like a little area of like some muck. Um, like a detachment from the connection. I don't know. I'm just gonna fix it. And this is gonna cause you to feel a little sick to your stomach because you're gonna start to produce things where you weren't before. Okay, and so your body's gonna be like, bleh, bleh. You're gonna want to throw up a little bit, but it'll be okay. For you, I would do like saltine crackers, almost like you were pregnant. Okay. I mean, that would make sense because if your body starts to shoot estrogen through your system, it might feel like that a little bit. You might get tender here. You might have different things occurring. So just be mindful of that. Okay, I do feel like that is absolutely relevant. This is going to cause some physical symptoms of the such. All right, back to the hypothalamus gland, the pineal gland, pituitary gland. Um, um, so at the back of the throat, there's a little connection between your throat and your sinus cavity. And I'm kind of like it's almost like a mucusy barrier here. It doesn't feel so good. Makes me feel kind of sick. Makes me feel really mucusy. It makes things kind of taste funny at times. Makes me get a little frustrated. Almost like a deviated septum type feeling at times. I don't know what the hell this is. Like a feeling like what the hell? Nothing working. Is it antihistamine? Is it a cold? What the hell? Where did it come from? Um, I feel like from the virus, right? The virus, and I also feel like So an antibiotic issue related. So, and when we're kids, we're given a lot of antibiotics at times. We take antibiotics. They do damage we're not aware of. I feel like it's also from that. So we're just going to heal it. We're going to, forgive me. It's like peeling off the mucus like a booger. But I can feel it. It's like at the back of my throat. It's making me want to throw up. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. Ugh. Like peeling off the mucus and I can feel it and it's really gagging me. Like I'm tearing up and I throw up. Some peppermint tea will really help with a little bit of honey. Okay, make sure you could do like a teaspoon. Do honey as you can tolerate it, whatever makes you comfortable. If you can get a little honey in something, do honey. That's better. Okay, and then now I'm like healing the connection and it kind of burns a little bit. Oh my gosh, I can't even describe to you how many tears I have. Okay, and now I'm hearing, but it's the jealousy we wanted, and here I am doing these medical things. All right. Okay. So with the validation, you're going to have to, so Hanya wants to fill your cup with joy and love, right? It's like we've done a lot. I feel like we've done some healing here, but I feel like it's not being replaced. So it would be very beneficial for you to try new things, to go outside of your comfort zone, I'm hearing, okay? To do some things, to start a project, but have it come to completion so that you can see an outcome for self. So we've got to start finding ways of validation, finding ways of joy. Allow yourself to have some joy. I feel like there's, for some reason, you keep that very limited. Okay, I get you want structure. I get that that's that mama bear standpoint. I've got to do what I've got to do to make this work, to do this, but you've got to ease up a little bit and find a little room for some joy in there to help bring love back into that space where the validation lacked. Okay? Once you can see how beautiful you truly are in here and how creative you truly are when you allow yourself to be, validation is going to flow, and it's going to flow and you're going to cry. Okay? Like, are you getting all that? Where are we at? All right. Whenever I hear or see the word jealousy from your writing, I keep hearing not worthy. Okay? So it's not jealousy, it's worth. Worth is not defined by perky, big ass tits. Just what's coming. I'm going to give it to you as I get it. Worth is not defined by how much makeup you wear. Trust me, I have this issue too. I've had this issue. Worth is defined and found in what brings our light to the surface. Okay? Where is your light? If your light is not in having to wear fake eyelashes and makeup, then focus on your light. Okay? Like I'm the same way. I don't like a lot of things like that. I still like a lot of natural beauty. That's how I am. My hair is this long, and because I haven't done a lot with it over the years, I don't chemically dye it. That's my beauty. Okay? Worth is found where your joy is. Worth is found where you know your strengths are. Worth is found in the heart that you know you have, because I see your heart. You're going to be loyal. You're loyal. You are very committed. You are very open, pleasurably, right? Any man is gonna be lucky to have you. You're basing validation off of an unvalid source, okay? And that's still what this is all stemming from. You could say look in the mirror differently. Get rid of your mirrors. Stop looking in the damn mirror. Start feeling it on the inside. That's what Spirit's saying for you. Start feeling it on the inside. Don't worry about how it looks on the outside. You have to take a step back from that. They want you to separate from that. They want you to stop stepping on a scale, and they want you to stop looking in the mirror. This is what Spirit is showing me. They want you to put on a dress and see how it feels when you do this. Do this and see how it feels. Does it flow? Does it feel good laying on your skin? Does it feel good? I feel like right here is important. Does it feel good right here? Is it long enough for you? Who the hell cares what that guy thinks or any guy thinks? The right guy is going to find you absolutely gorgeous when you're allowing your light to shine. You're not allowing your light to shine because you were always made to feel like your light is gray. Well, you're not. Your light is not gray. Your light is absolutely gorgeous. It's blue. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful, right? And once you allow yourself to start feeling it, you're going to allow yourself to start expressing it outwardly. Once you do these things, the tears are going to flow. That's the full releasing you need right now. I can feel it. It's like surfaced. You've got to allow it to cry out, okay? Try it. Do not look in a mirror. Put on a dress you wouldn't normally wear. Try 3 different ones. 3 different ones. Try a short, skimpy one. Try a flowy one. Try something you would never do. And see those tears flow. Do you understand me? Without the mirror. But you can't do the mirror. The mirror is a fake reality. We've got to learn to tune into how it makes you feel. There's a separation there. All right? So I'm going to actually imagine that separation just kind of melding into two. It's almost like you stand outside of yourself. It's like, I'm so detached. I'm so tired of this. I'm so detached. I think, and I'm going to say this because I think you need it, Spirit's telling me to, is that you've even had the thought of, why can't this end? Because I'm tired of this misery. And Spirit is saying, stop it. You're absolutely gorgeous. You have every right to be happy in the skin that you are in. And so we're going to take that detachment and combine them. Okay? It is. It's like you don't want to either. Okay? And so I'm starting at your feet. It's very uncomfortable. You're extremely detached from yourself. It's like you almost completely live outside of yourself, outside of your skin. If you could, you would pull your skin off at times. It's like, I'm just tired of this. I'm tired of how I feel. I'm tired of how people treat us, right? I get it. I do get it. I'm completely with you. I'm wholeheartedly with you. I stand right by you. Okay? You are not alone in this. But we are in, as I'm starting to say that, you're allowing your feet to kind of mold together. You're allowing the energy to come back into one at the level of the feet. All right? It's starting to mold that separation, like energetically twine that separation, much like this for you. Okay, Amy, D. Bringing you back into oneness. All right? Metatron wants to heal your Merkaba. Merkaba. There we go again. Potato. Ugh, whatever. So there's like politically correct. There's like spiritually correct. Apparently. We're going to heal your Merkaba. Okay, and then I'm drawn back to the nose because my nose just started going crazy itchy. Oh, woo! Like deep work, it was like tingling so bad. Okay. There is a big hole in the heart, Amy. There's a big hole in your heart. It's by the left ventricle, not your physical heart, your heart chakra. Let me clarify. But it is showing me like the left side, right? It is. It's showing me like a hole. It's like a hole, and it's just seeping, and it's seeping. And I've got to tell you, I'm going to tell you straight up, Amy. You don't know what. Like, I don't think you've ever felt love. I mean, love from things, right? Love from your kids, absolutely. Love for your kids, love from your kids, but not love of acceptance, not love of validation of who you are. And the only way you're going to actually allow yourself to experience it now, because we can't go backwards, is to find something that you have joy in, that where your creativity can be expressed. You've got to stop worrying about what others think, and you're going to have to allow yourself to express it. You're going to see validation. It's not the same. Things are not the way they used to be. You're not surrounded by those same people. You've got to try it. You have to be willing, okay? Does all this make sense? She is so beautiful. This is the same things I've grown up with. We grow up with these weird standards from our family. That's what this stems from, okay? And, of course, I feel like a partner that was not very validating or truthful. There was a partner in there in the past that was not validating and was not truthful. Lied a lot. And I feel like you are so trusting and you want to trust so much that you developed this basis off of those, not realizing, right? We've done this. I've done this. It's who we are. That's who you are. And so as you let this in, you're going to accept the right one. Like, but remember, he's going to be like something you've never had. So I feel like it's going to be like the type who would put the coat down over the water and let you walk on it. And you're going to be like, that's sappy. Like, that's kind of cheesy. Right now, know how to accept it. So we've got to allow ourselves to accept it for it to come in. Okay, that's what Spirit's saying. All right, let's see what the cards say. The hole in the heart, I am healing it. Absolutely. So it's like this hole, but the size of the hole, I would say, is more like a quarter. Like, comparatively. It'd be like that. And so we're just going to close it up. Just energetically close it up. Just bring healing and love. Just kind of like I told the other Amy, but you could sit on rose quartz, right? So actually a necklace of rose quartz. I like saying sit on it. I like that. But no, unfortunately for you, they're wanting a necklace. So if you could find it, if you do have a necklace, if you have any way you can wear rose quartz on your chest, that will absolutely help you coming forward. And then I've got number 10. So they want you mastering your thoughts a little bit better. All right. And so what I'm hearing is, instead of imagining that house or that goal being in the distance, just keep placing yourself there now. Okay. There's the only distance we have is the ones we create for self. So this is the thing, Amy. I'm saying, like, someday I'm going to have this. Someday. And this bugs me with that the secret stuff that you see on Pinterest all the time and manifestors. It's like, soon you are going to receive this. Soon you are going to receive this. And I'm like, heck to the no. I have this now. Like, this is now. And so start drawing that in. Start eliminating the gap, okay? And I'm seeing you completely aligned with self. And I'm seeing this completely healed within here. All of that, okay? And your heart is now being completely healed as well. So there's a few things here. So be mindful. Please nurture your soul for the next few days. And then as you do those things, experiencing things that we've never let ourselves experience, you're going to cry a little bit. And then you can be open to receive that beautiful gentleman who's coming into your space, okay? But instead of being like, soon I'll have this, Soon, if I do this, if I work hard enough, if I do this, I'll have that. Stop doing that. Okay, that's the biggest thing Spirit is saying is stop doing that. I have this now. This is already here. This is mine. And then I want you to just keep moving forward. And then the next thing you know, your bank account is full and you have this opportunity you didn't have before. Okay, and that's where I go into this deep dive. I feel like it goes with that message. Be willing to change your space from soon to now. I have this now. I'm diving in feet first. This is mine. This is where I'm going. This is what I'm going to do. This is it. Like, this is, I create my reality in the now. And we've changed time source, right? We've changed the energetic field. Think of it as the veil is thinner. You have the opportunity to create in different speeds. It's all about where the blockages are. And it's all about what you're tuning into. Because I'm also drawn to the south. Be mindful of what you're tuning into and allow some adventure into your soul. Okay, that joy. Allow new adventures to come forth. You've got to try new things as well. You deserve it. Let go of that old expectations from males that don't matter. Okay? There was a lot. You needed a lot. And that's going to take a little bit to download all of that. That was very quickly coming at you, all of those different layers. Peppermint tea with some honey is recommended. Again, I would, for you as well, stay away from acidic. The work that we did, I would do gentle. Rosemary is coming through for you big time. So if you can find rosemary tea, Amy D, then I would do rosemary tea. Okay? Rosemary. And then rose quartz around your heart space. And start to allow yourself to love yourself. And everything else will fall into place. All right? I feel like healing is layered, just like everything else we do. It's energetic, it's physical, it's mental. We have to take actions as well as energetic sit-backs. Does that make sense? Sweet. Yay! And that's where that comes in. Are you willing to pick up what I put down? Because if we do that little bit of work, man, you are going to soar. And the man for you, he's going to be taller than you. He's kind of like a big teddy bear. Oh, he's gorgeous. And I can see you actually with your hand on him with like a wedding ring. So that is also showing up in the energetic field. Okay. But he's of a higher light. He's what you've been hoping and dreaming for. So we've got to make space. And that's why this is coming through now. Okay. Seriously. Yay. All right. So much love to everybody. I'm going to, finishing up. Create the workshop link now. I'm parched. I need some water. And I'm going to get back to scrubbing my house in the last little few hours I have off from this week. Go work my ass off. And then Wednesday, we are going to do the workshop. I get off in the one job at 1:30. We'll come home. We'll do the workshop probably at about 2:22, I'm thinking. That's what I kind of want to tune into, still that energy going forward. So that's probably the time it's going to be. Okay? You're so welcome, Amy D. You're so welcome, Sunshine. That was a lot, though, okay? You had energetic healing. You had physical healing. You had a lot going on there. So be very good to yourself. You're so welcome, Donita. I will see you Wednesday, everybody. I will post the link for those who want to come and who don't want to join Patreon in the video description below when I'm all done, to the workshop, to everything, to Patreon. No worries there. And also to my website, just in case you are interested. If not, that's cool with me too. These healings can be very powerful. So I look forward to whatever it is coming forward. It is about higher light codes. It is about transitioning into a higher timeline. It is about allowing our bodies to accept these higher energies and whatever else I haven't fully tuned in yet. So keep it posted. And then, I will bring forth whatever's coming next. That's about all I can say at this point. You know how it goes. I plan things and then it's weird. I'm not normal. What I do is not normal. I'm not like anybody else. So we roll with the flow around here. So I appreciate those that still do and still tune in. and are willing to do the research and investigations and not just judge by what they call the book of a cover. Okay? Because that's how we roll. So much love to everybody. Peace out. Be very kind to yourself, especially Amy D, Amy H, Pamela, all of you. And yeah, blah, 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 blah. I feel like that was a lot. We are in the thick of it. Change and tides are still coming in. I went to tune into the collective message, and that's what popped up. Okay. Aw. Thank you, Jacinth. I always feel so weird having people watch me work, quite honestly. It's a very hard thing to do, even though I've been doing it now for quite a while, for a good year. Allowing people to watch me work. It is a brave thing to do. It is allowing yourself to be vulnerable. So thank you for saying that it's cool to watch me work. It's just something that's I just keep plugging away at and ignoring. So I really appreciate the feedback. So thank you. So much love to all of you. Hopefully I've met all of your needs, Jacinth, and everything you need is coming forth for you because I didn't read your message. So I do apologize for that. I was dealing with that migraine and then trying to get that meditation out. So here I am. All right. So much love to everybody. I will talk to you soon. You are right where you're supposed to be, right? You're tuning in. You're making great decisions. Keep going with it. We're doing exactly what we need to. Okay, so no worries there. Don't worry about that. All right? So much love to everybody. I'm here with you, and Amy H. I can't wait to see your kitty because I already feel connected to your dog and your kitty. So if you ever get the kitty, I would love to share the kitty. I'm open to seeing it, and I can already hear. We didn't even guarantee that yet. It's coming. So much love. See you all later, and I will see my patrons and whoever else wishes to join us. And it's almost 2:22 as I say this on the 26th, which is what, Wednesday. Peace out. Stay safe, please. We are going into that retro energy as well, plus all the craziness energy of releasing what needs to be released, plus whatever the hell portal activation I opened. Lord knows what that means to get rid of the darkness. Just, it's crazy. So, lots of love. Stay in protection. Stay inward, not outward. All right? Listen to you over everybody else first, and we should be good to go. Love you guys. See you soon. Peace out. Bye.